Last year, we gave away badges. We gave away 100 badges. What a great set of guys we are. 100 badges for free.
Just have this.
We had a problem because people that didn't even know the channel were coming over and we were giving them badges. We were just kind of giving them out. So we've got these special edition extra large badges this year, and there's 100 of them, and they're going to be free for the first 100 subscribers that come over and meet us and show us a screenshot of subscribed to our channel with the notification thing ticked, right, Bridie?
Of course. Welcome to the Q&A for Leeds Fest and Reading Festival 2017. Let's hit it off with the first question from my man Ryan.
Chris O'Neill asked, will you be doing a festival shopping video for this year's Leeds Festival? The answer is, of course, yes!
Max asks, can you bring fireworks to shoot out of your arse? You can if you really want, Max. I'm not gonna, but feel free to.
You might have to smuggle them in there to get them in.
You can.
This just in, that's a no.
I reckon you can.
You can?
You can't take them in.
Tell you what, lad,
You
try.
can smuggle them in.
You're not supposed to, though.
Yeah, you're not supposed.
We're not endorsing
That's
it.
not that wasn't the question, though.
Dre asked, how do I sneak booze into the arena? First time going, defo gonna go orange can. Of course you are, lad. So best way to sneak booze into the arena is to get one of them things from Sports Direct, one of them things that you like a Capri Sun bottle. So you just fill that up with body. You can buy like a bottle of Coke in there because it's right cheap.
It's not.
And just shove that under your gooch, so it's got a little clip where you can like kind of.
Razzy's gooch.
You don't want to ever put anything where Razzy's gooch is.
This lad's probably got a normal clean gooch though, you know, not like a gangrenous one like Razzy's.
I reckon I've got cleanest fucking gooch.
I reckon you haven't.
Fuck off!
You definitely.
Well, let's all get his gooches out.
Yeah, put it under gooch with a little clip to secure it to the belt.
So bouncers can see it straight away.
No, so you cover that with your shirt, you fucking idiot.
Well, now you have to.
What? So
What if they
somebody
don't want
takes
to wear a
photos?
shirt, Ryan?
You know what?
Don't clip it to your belt like a
Or
fucking
tape
Ned
it to your back
Flanders.
like Dan used to.
Bang it down your
That
cock
was
and
simple.
If
leave
you don't
it
clip
there.
it to the belt, then it's going to go down leg.
Not really, mate. If it's in your gooch under your boxers,
If
it's
you
not
got
gonna go down
if you got
fucking leg.
skinny jeans as well.
Raz, why have you got enough room for it to
So
be?
you're hiding it there, and then you've got a big clip coming out onto here, so a bouncer goes, oh, what's that clip to there that you're clearly hiding?
Jess asks, am I likely to die if I take Kep?
Yes.
Don't know.
It depends on the amount.
You increase the chance of dying if you take it, so I'd say possibly.
Jess could be the girl that you hear about in high school when the drugs awareness people come in.
She just took it once.
Took it
she was a
once.
lovely lass.
She took it once
She
under
was
a bridge.
nicest lass you'd ever meet. She'd
Not
always
a bad
be dead
bone in
happy,
body.
dead bubbly.
A+ student all the way.
Somebody force a ket upon her.
Next question.
So Kislar asked if there's anything we regret taking every year, apart from Friday, of course. Probably too much cans of Coke.
Too much cans of Coke. Too much cans of Coke.
Too many cans of. You always take like 3
Too many
crates.
Too much cans.
TM cock.
Joseph Hill has asked a very long question. I'm going to summarise it, and it's essentially the question a lot of people have been asking. He's under 18. He obviously wants to take booze. His friends are being pussies and they're a bit scared. Can you take booze in if you're underage? The answer is yeah. No one's there to stop you. The stewards out there to ruin your time. They're just there for your safety. They're not going to fucking take your booze off you. You'll be fine. But it does say, can you assure us? I'm not in the position to 100% guarantee that. But it's
For a
very-
small fee, Rob will take it in for you.
Up his ass.
Second shot. So Tom asks if we bring Malwams with us or if we buy them on site, and if we do, how much do we spend? Now, in previous years, none of us have ever spent money on any Malwams for the festival.
Ari asks, if you are sober at any time, are you a pussy? The answer is yeah.
Razzie, you're always sober then?
Yeah, that's true, Raz.
The
You're
most sober man at the festival.
Got to download and he has a soft drink when we get there.
Yeah, mate, I was fucking gagging for drink last.
Stewards are
Couldn't have had an
pickpockets than you.
alcoholic drink.
No, mate, you wanted that San Pellegrino.
Couldn't have put a bit of vodka in that San Pellegrino.
Mate, I was fucking dying.
Next kid says, will Eminem give you a boner when he performs? Probably not.
Unless he's looking really good. Like, really
He
fucking
can look as good as he
on
wants. He's not giving me a bonus.
It's very unlikely.
If he's wearing that
Probably not.
outfit, then definitely not.
Unless he's had some tits put on.
If he's wearing all white.
I don't think he's going to have had some...
Not unless his daughter's there, I
I
reckon.
don't think things will.
So, regards to that, will they give you a boner?
Probably not.
No. It's a no from me, Danny.
No.
Eggy?
Nah.
Rob?
No.
So, no boners.
So Josh said, who are your bands to go see that aren't on the main stage? We actually did a video on this bands that we're all going to go see. So there'll be a link down here somewhere. Click that and you can go have a watch of that.
Sheppy asks, should I take a PSP? No.
Is that problem sorted?
Unless you are
How
the
else are you
most
gonna
bent
ignore-
person.
There's not wrong with the PSP, it's a solid console.
Charlie wanted to know, will the Leeds video be up on the Monday like last year? Rob, is it going to be up?
Yes.
I reckon I'm going to say yes.
It's going to be up before 2 p.m.
I think this year's gonna have quite a lot of footage though.
It's gonna be very, very difficult. I imagine we're gonna have
That's it.
tons and tons of intros. They're really hard to edit. They take like 3 or 4 hours as a whole. I'm gonna do my absolute best. It's in my best interest.
very best.
It's in my best interest to get the video up as soon as possible.
What time are you going to
If
commit
it's
to?
Monday, I think that might be a stretch. I think we might be looking at Tuesday.
What time Tuesday?
Tuesday's better because everyone's back then.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
What
what.
time Tuesday?
But I'll do my absolute best to get it to you.
Let's get a time, tell us what time do you reckon?
8 p.m. Tuesday.
Oh, that's a soft.
That's late.
Oh, I'd like to see
That
you
is
fucking
a
even
shit
to
time.
even
I
touch
reckon.
that time.
Is that late?
Dude,
You've
right,
got to
I'll have it
import
up by
all the
then.
footage. You got to edit the whole fucking thing. It's a hard job. Fuck you.
Let's get everyone practicing at home. The intro.
Yeah, here's how you can help. Say to yourself every morning in the mirror, welcome to Leeds Fest Best Camp 2017. So I don't have to edit out a load of your fucking slurring.
Yeah, don't fuck up and don't do that thing what girls do. Oh, I don't want to be in it. Oh, just do
Don't
it.
be in it then.
Just fucking do it or get out.
Fuck you.
Fucking
We do love you though.
India asks, how do you drink all of that Sampele without your teeth killing themselves? Well, we brush our teeth, but these two,
But Russia, you
open your mouths.
I clean mine.
Give us a full
Danny,
smile.
what was it called again? Was it named after a famous footballer there? A San Pele?
What?
What?
Ryan, sick.
What's that
leave your
about?
shit jokes until
I've
later.
never heard a joke as poorly received as that in my life. I went to the dentist for the first time in 9 years this year and I needed 6 fillings and I only had 2, so I still need 4.
You said 9?
I didn't.
You did.
I didn't.
You did.
I didn't.
Listen to it
I
back. I
said
promise
9
you said.
years.
Oh, alright.
Dumb cunt.
I'm not dumb.
Pipe
You're
down.
dumb. You're dumb. You're the
You're
dumbest.
the dumb one.
You're the dumbest.
Shut up.
Shit his teeth.
Fat boy.
Shit his teeth. Shit hair.
Stoney asks, how long will I be able to last without a poo, and will they be showing the Mayweather-McGregor PPV? Stoney, I don't know you, so I don't know how long you can go with that shit.
If you like Matty Bridie,
And you need
You've
8
got
a
an hour.
day, then that's you. But if you're a thin, person
I
like
can
Rob,
go for a full
he
week
can
without
go
all shit.
maybe like 4 or 5 days.
if you,
Bollocks.
if
So
you get
it's
some
a
Imodium
guarantee.
as well, if you get some Imodium from Boots, that bungs you up a little
Yeah.
and stops
Yeah.
you shitting.
Six Song Lolly asked, I'm trying to twat some MCAT and pet some ket. Where can I find someone selling?
Razzy's 10.
Contrary to popular belief, I am not selling nor do partake in taking various substances.
Of course you do, mate. Look at you.
You're,
You can't be that spastic and not take drugs every single
I don't
day.
know, mate. Your man's pretty fucked up, and she just takes my knob.
Oh, he's on fire! Next
Small-
question.
Small portions.
Still, though, it's a portion, isn't it?
Tom asks, will Raz be smashing up the cash machines with his mongy strength before Friday? Because
That's
that's,
not
when
what he says.
it's true though.
I don't know, to be honest, Tom, mate. Because when Raz gets one of them mongy moods, he just does whatever he wants.
So Evie asked, it's her first festival. She's not sure whether to have marwams or take alcohol in because she doesn't know what to expect. She's not done it before.
Do both of them.
Yeah, well, there's only one way to find out.
No.
Just try it.
Do not
There's-
try it.
Yeah.
Have some booze and only booze.
Whatever you feel comfortable with,
It
even.
says Captain MD over there.
No, honestly, I don't think that. I think it's sensible that you're asking. If you don't know what to expect, leave it a few
Does she
years.
say how old she is?
I don't
Yeah,
think
she's
it's sense.
16.
16.
Do it then.
definitely-
Do it. Definitely do
Absolutely
it.
don't do it. Have
Definitely
some-
do it.
Don't get pressured into doing it.
I think
I say don't
Especially
do it.
not by this guy.
At 16, all you need is booze, right?
All you need
You've
is
not
booze,
got enough
even though you're
troubles.
underage for booze.
Oh,
didn't realise-
Captain,
I
yeah, take the drug.
You're still advising someone against what legally they should do.
Says Captain, take the drugs.
Yeah, do it then. If you're going to break one, break them all, innit?
Emily says, what's the best place to get food? What are your recommendations?
Rocking. What are you rocking in?
In
The
recommendation.
best place to get food
Noodle.
on site is, there's like a Mexican place in there, an Old
It's
El
not
Paso
Old El Paso, yeah.
burrito place. That's my personal favourite.
The noodles.
Yeah, I'm
Like
gonna
the
go with all
noodles,
that.
like the
So,
chicken in and stuff.
I like the burger place where you get like ostrich, freaking kangaroo, crocodile, shit
oh,
like that.
you would say
They're
that,
real
Dan,
nice.
wouldn't you?
Well, they're nice.
So Charlie asked, difference between Relentless and Piccadilly. What's your favourite and why? So obviously, the answer is Piccadilly. It's fucking great.
Uh-huh.
It's where we possibly have the best time all weekend.
There is not a better sight at Leeds Fest than walking over the crest of that hill in Orange and just viewing Piccadilly in its full fucking glory.
Like Chop Suey's playing or something.
And you get down there and you look at Relentless and you're just like, fucking
We talked about that
mediocre.
in our Leeds Fest Memories video, link below.
Abby Cox, she asks, if you're under 16, do you have to take
Well,
ID?
if you look under 16.
Oh, if you look under 16, do you have to take ID to get in? It's a small card. What's the point in not taking it?
I've never been ID'd.
I've never been ID'd myself. Like,
I'd take
but
your passport and your birth certificate.
you take multiple forms of identification.
And a bank statement as well.
But it's
you
not.
need the utilities bill.
It's not exactly hard to take your ID card.
Right, so Will asks, what flavoured Mawams are the easiest ones to bring in?
Is it Will Mackenzie?
Probably the apple ones.
Wee.
The apple ones are nice.
They're so sour they make your gums go like
The,
that.
the smallest ones are the
It's
easiest
mad
to
that,
bring in.
mate, ain't it?
You proper gurn when you have them as well.
The boy asked how much would you consider too much alcohol to take? It really depends.
It's never
There's
too
a few
much.
things to factor in.
If you're hard
Obviously there's never too much for us.
More than you
But
can carry.
If you can't carry it, or if it's just more than you're gonna drink, like don't overdo it. You know your own limits. Don't like. You're just gonna feel like a knobhead if you're there carting in like 20 crates of dark fruit and you're not gonna drink any of them.
You're going to end up like Raz with Carlin stuck under bed for 2 years.
Razzy's
still taped up.
20 Carlings have been on a round trip to like 2 festivals and he's still back at his
I don't
house.
even drink beer.
Right, Joe asks, what's the best material to make a homemade fence? I'd say wood. But if you want to buy a really big gazebo and then watch it get mangled by the wind, the
And
poles from that
dynamite, yeah.
gazebo make a good fence as well. So
Absolutely.
What did we buy for download, Rob? We bought those things
Bamboo sticks.
Bamboo sticks from B&Q, and then you wrap tape around them, and then,
And then
that's
you got
right.
right out, so then you're like genuinely proper pissed off because I used the tape for that and you
Yeah, because I was trying to sort out.
yeah, because he needed it for a pack of Carlins that were going on.
Braden asks, what is there to do on a Wednesday and Thursday with the early bird ticket? Are there smaller bands playing? There's bands playing on the Thursday, I think, isn't there?
Yeah, it's like a small stage.
They're all shite, so don't even bother. People say they don't see the point in going for those first 2 days. Like, why wouldn't you? It's the best environment ever.
Wednesday's best camp day as well,
It
isn't
is Wednesdays when we're having our annual meet-up. So we'll see you all there.
Oh, are we honestly doing that?
We are now.
I remember it's like Comic-Con, so come in costume.
I'll be wearing the suit, lad.
Dressed as your favourite TPD member.
So Aidan asked if there's sniffer dogs to smell if there's Mawams there. Now, we haven't seen any in previous years, but this year a few festivals have started putting out sniffer dogs, so we're not too sure whether they're going to be there or not. It's better safe than sorry, you know, buy your Mawams in there.
Your mum's always sniffing around my cock anyway, so.
Oh, another mam cock joke.
Right, Leon asks, how much money do I need to take for Leeds Fest? It really depends on how much you buy prior to the festival. If you've got all your alcohol and
200 quid.
Yeah. Bring 200 quid for
250.
200
200
quid
quid then, Leon.
is the correct answer.
If you don't have that,
Forget your opinion.
if you don't have that, Leon, you're fucked.
Yeah, you're gonna be laughed out of there. They're gonna say, fuck off, lad.
Amy says, does the shit weather affect your festival experience, or can you just laugh it off? And the answer is, you can just laugh it off when you're with your mates in a field, drinking, having the best weekend of your life. It's fairly easy to get over the inclement weather.
Not if your name's Rob Kellis. then
Yeah,
you've
you
got
got to pop
one.
some
If your name's Rob
severe-
Kellis, you
There
got
was
go
one
wet.
time when I was at
One
Download
time.
and I got sodden wet. It was the night Linkin Park were meant to be there.
Oh, that
Well, they were there, but
They did pull out, you did.
honestly, I was going to get hypothermia. You saw me sat in front of them when I was car when he drove
How
all
many
that way.
times have you been on though? Matthew asks, are wellies essential or can you get away with boots? The answer is, just do whatever you fucking want. Bring whatever you want, mate. You could probably get away with trainers.
If your boots
We
are
all pretty
waterproof,
much do.
Can't get away with
Apart from
trainers.
Razzie, who brings like bags and stuff for his feet.
so not Blanchard. I'm going Reading this year. Will you ever go? We're not going to cut it out completely. You know, there is the possibility, but Leeds is too close for us to even want to go to Reading.
And literally 10 times better as well.
And we're famous at Leeds, not at Reading. Charlie says, we've got early birds and it says that the gates open at 2, but it looks quite busy on the vlogs. What time should we get there? We get there dead early. We set off from our houses at about 9:30, which gets us to Bramham Park for about 10:30. Fun fact, we were actually the first people in the campsite last year,
Oh,
or at
so
least
sick.
our. Just get there as early as you can. They definitely open it way earlier than 2. Every time they say they're not gonna, they say, I don't know why you're here because we're not opening until 2. They always fucking open it.
And there's about 500
Yeah.
people
Yeah,
there, they just
They
let them in.
always open it, so don't worry about that. Just get there as early as possible. The earlier the better.
Emily asked, have you ever gone for a day? If so, what was it like? Is the experience worth it? I'm probably the only one who has been for a day in 2011.
Only gay one round here.
I couldn't fucking afford it, mate. It was hard times. It was alright. I was right jealous. So don't do it. Just go for the weekend and make do.
So the main man, King Owen, hardest lad in Goal, he's asked us, how much do we usually spend on the shop prior to going to Leeds? You know, what do we spend?
That is what you just said. Yeah.
Can I
If you could
reiterate
answer
my
it,
point?
that'd be fantastic.
But yeah, so
200 quid.
yeah, roughly 200, depending on what you want. We take a lot.
Have we already
take more.
answered this question?
We
This is
take
for the shop. 200 for the shop. 200 when you're there.
we
200
take
for the
more
ticket.
than we ever need, but there's going to be a shopping video coming soon, so look out for that and you'll find out anyway.
Ren asks us, what should we not take? I don't think you should take your MacBook Pro.
Leave your
bird for
virginity at the door.
Don't take your car.
Probably don't take your Christopher Nolan Batman Dark Knight trilogies, Blu-rays.
True, you're not going to be able to watch it.
Pointless.
Don't take all of your IDs at once.
Don't take your birth certificate.
Passport. Emily says, how long does it take to get your stuff from the car to the campsite and how many trips? I guess it depends how many man you're rolling with and how much you've brought. Usually probably about 2, I'd say, for us.
Two trips.
Make sure the first trip,
You are.
don't take that much with you. Take light, take your tent, maybe take your sleeping bag, get yourself in there, get yourself in a nice position, set yourself up, then go for the big haul and bring all the rest of the shit in. Because if you burden yourself down with all that heavy baggage to start with, it's going to be horrible taking it through.
So 279 says, take more stuff and waste it, or the opposite of that basically. We take more. More is better, always. There's no point in taking less. You're going to have to go out and buy shit.
What do you do about food at the festival? Is it expensive? The answer is yes, it is very expensive, but you've got little other choice unless you bring your own food. So bring your own food as much as you can, but on a night you're going to want to treat like a burger or something. So
Treat yourself to a nice ostrich burger.
Plenty of bell
prepare for
beaters.
that. Bring some money.
200 quid.
Bring 200
That'll
quid.
do it. Ellie asks, what's the situation with leaving booze in your tent and will it get nicked? The answer is probably very unlikely that it's going to get nicked. No one's nicking booze. Everyone's brought too much for themselves. If someone goes in your tent, they're going to nick something else. Isn't that right, Dan?
Yeah, they'll nick your lovely bag that you got full of goodies like your power banks,
Goodies.
your £250 speaker.
They were good as if you nicked
loads
them,
of
mate.
shit.
Gadget
They were
shop.
very fucking good as for
But
resale.
they were nice enough to leave my alcohol, so that's alright. Alice asks, how much piss will I be covered in?
Depends
I don't
how
know.
bad your aim is, doesn't
It seems to be. It seems
Depends
to have
what
like
you consider.
relaxed. The first year, I got loads of cans thrown around, and I always kept getting it with them because I got a massive head. But last year, I didn't even notice anyone throwing piss around. So
Charlie asks, is there a way to avoid getting your things robbed? Don't bring anything you wouldn't want to get robbed. That's the best way to defence.
Yeah.
Don't bring anything you don't want to lose.
James says, going with loads of mates, what is the best camp to go to? It depends. If your mates are knobheads, then I recommend Blue. You're going to have a great time.
Yeah.
If you're sound
Red.
lads and you just want to kind of just chill out and have a great time and get fucked up, Orange Camp is the absolute best place to be.
but if you're pussies and you don't want to drink it all, get yourself down brown with families.
So Callum asked, how can I get 2 flares into the arena for Liam Gallagher?
No, I didn't.
I reckon the answer to this one is, don't bother.
Same answer
It's
as
not
last year.
worth the risk of getting booted out and then getting refused entry back in.
That's not what he's saying. He's asking you how would you do it.
Yeah, so I'm saying don't.
Just don't bother. Yeah.
What?
We're living in a post-Manchester Arena terror attack world. If you're taking flares into a fucking concert venue,
Flares are so
then,
dangerous.
like Liam Gallagher's going to be sick with or without you holding a glowing stick.
Right, school, what it's really like, asks us, are you taking your Apple Watch this year? Probably, because,
Yeah.
and then I'll just won't use it for 4 out of 5 days.
Oh mate, you're not taking a charger to plug into a portable
Oh,
charger.
yeah, that would do it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably take it then, just because.
Gotta get that activity in, haven't you?
Miles says, why don't you like hobgoblin beer? It's just not that tasty. There's better stuff out there, really, isn't there?
Like what?
I don't know.
Serrano.
Just like Special brew.
Jake says, is it worth bringing a gazebo for 14 people? Don't bother bringing one, just buy like a couple or maybe even 3 at the festival site and just tape them together.
Stoney asked what campsite is the loudest and what's the quietest. So loudest is probably Blue, you reckon? 'Cause
Whatever's closest to.
that's
Depends
yeah.
which ones make it most noise, I reckon.
I don't think it's the loudest. I think that's just the most dickheadish.
No, but it's like literally where
It's
like
loud.
Piccadilly and
What about Yellow?
what's that? Where's that? No, that's like
side.
that's further back, like
That's the
towards
side.
Which one's the loudest?
Blue,
Which is the quietest?
Brown.
brown.
A white.
Problem solved.
Joe Eyes LFC asks, is it alright to send some of our mates to camp on the Thursday to set everything up and then meet them at the night? As long as it's fine with them, Joe, that's fine, yeah.
Yeah, we're telling you now, they will do that for
Right,
you.
security's not going to be like, whoa, is this all your group? No.
Have you spoken?
Who's this tent for?
So, Joe Bright says, who's taking a girl on a date this year? I would probably say Dan.
Well, my bird's going to be there, so there's no
Well,
need
my
to go on a
bird's
date.
gonna be there.
Weekend long day, innit?
It's not a date, is it?
I'll take someone on a date.
You were just saying before you want
If they'll pay.
and you've said that you'd never do that. You'd rather go home.
No, I mean a Kellis date.
Oh, it's going to be a bloke.
So it's a Mackey's,
Not wrong with that, though.
candle, and then
There's going to be a candle involved
Bruce
there.
did.
Because it's going to be.
and then shagging in bunk bed.
Elliot Williams asks, is there Wi-Fi or do you have to use 4G? There's
Yeah,
not
there's-
Wi-Fi.
I've heard there's on in the trees this year.
There's not Wi-Fi. 4G works. Ideally, just you really don't need to use either because
Take a burner.
you know you shouldn't really be
If only
that concerned
if
about
only
that.
trees produced Wi-Fi, then we might not cut them down.
Oh.
Too bad they only produce the oxygen we breathe. Right. Anyone who wants to get on Razzy's hotspot, just come and use it whenever they want.
The password is Ryan Eaglin, all one word.
So Charlie Harris asks, what are your funniest memories of Leeds Fest? Now, we've already made a video for this. Link down below, as usual. Go and watch it, it's fantastic.
Jack says, what's the best strategy for 2 people to camp? Do you think it's worth going with just 2 of you? Well, we were faced with this year when Danny decided to pussy out and bail.
Had no money.
So it still went
So
with anyway,
funny.
but well, that's a bit then. But so me and Raz were faced with this year when we were going to a festival with just 2 of us, and to be honest, we'd really kind of warmed to the idea that if it's a good mate you're going with, then there's no issue going with 2 of you. I'd take one tent and share it, but we took like an extra one just for booze and that. And
What is going on here?
oh, you're getting a dance, sir.
Right, so that's everything covered that we've been asked. If you've got any more questions, join Sam Pelly Squad. Come have a chat with us.
I've been Rob Kellis. This is Raz. That's Rest Up Boys. See you
Eggy is
later.
a footboy.
Oh, fucking hell, mate.
Folding it? What are you doing?
dickhead.
They could have been used again.